Hey everyone, it's Nickerdl3. I just wanted to briefly speak with you, about my frustrations with Spectrum Hospital of Grand Rapids, Michigan, the Devos Children's Hospital that we went to. It's part of the Spectrum Health hospitals here, and CPS nationwide, and even I'm noticing there's stories about things happening in Germany where parents are losing their rights for the stupidest reasons. Recently, there was a story about a German family who escaped to the United States to homeschool their children because I guess that's not allowed in Germany, and they just won their legal battle to be able to stay here so they could teach their kids homeschooling, or teach their kids at home. I don't understand why things are the way they are, especially here in Michigan. Um, I know there are parents who, you know, abuse their children. I do believe if there is proof of abuse, the parent should be investigated. I went to DeVos Children's Hospital, who was affiliated with Spectrum Health Hospital, and I had questions regarding the procedures that, they wanted to give to my kid. Basically, I had a question about the form, the release form. I was going to release to the doctor my basically right for him to treat my daughter. But what I noticed is that the paper doesn't really matter. They wouldn't let me leave after I wouldn't sign the paper, and they were threatening to call CPS. I'm like, well, I don't want to be here. And it kind of sucks though because my daughter has sickle cell anemia. I was like, I'll just go to another hospital, which is only 3 minutes away, driving distance. I'm like, well, we can't let you leave. But so I had CPS called on me because I wouldn't sign the paper document. They spoke with my daughter. I do respect that they spoke with her in front of me because I guess normally they can speak to your child without you being present, which they totally trampled over my parental rights. So I'm kind of scared about how our judicial system handles CPS and parental rights and the rights that parents really don't have, and that's nationwide. Recently here in Michigan, which I'm noticing if you look up Spectrum Health online regarding minors and parental rights and their treatment, mm, Spectrum Health is terrible. They were recently in a lawsuit with a family who their 10-year-old son, I believe, um, had cancer. He was uh, in remission or whatever. So the parents decided not to continue treatment that the doctor suggests to keep doing because they were like, well, we'll just keep fighting nothing that's there. And the parents were saying, well, my son really feels horrible doing this treatment. So they were like, I don't think it's in my son's best interest to continue the treatment. Well, the doctor didn't agree, called CPS on them, and I just, to me, I think that was a little bit extreme. I will find the story for all these stories, or excuse me, I find the sites for all these stories that I'm speaking about, and I'll put them in the description below. But basically, I feel that it's time to get our rights back, the rights that we were intended. I have a video, and they're aware that I was videotaping them because my camera was right pointing at them. I have video of how I was treated, and maybe I should put that up. Let me know if you're interested, and I'll put that up. Um, I have video of my questions towards the doctor and the social workers there, um, of how I was being treated, and like, so you're saying to me you're gonna call CPS on me because I won't sign this form because I have questions about. Granted, nobody. I came there at early in the morning, and so nobody was going to be able to speak to me about my questions until the morning. They did not hesitate. CPS, I think, came to our room at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I wasn't going to speak to anybody regarding the form until like 9 or 10, and they ended up not coming until like, I don't know, 12. So it's just, to me, we need to take a stand or just not have children. One, I don't know. It's just here in the United States, and there's tons of stories about parental rights, medical care, and I feel like that is it's just they're trampling all over parents and their rights. So I'm making this video today to take a stand, um, to get our rights back, and I've contacted my senator, the chairman, um, my mayor, even I think, congressman, somebody who's in Washington who represents us. I think there's a senator. I don't know. And I actually, if you, I will put their contact information in there so they know that it's not right to treat parents like this. I consider myself to be a good parent. My kids are fed, they're taken care of. I don't abuse them, and CPS is called because I wouldn't sign a paper. So, and that is not even a big deal compared to these other stories I was talking about with this kid with cancer, and the doctors basically wanted to continue torturing him, and totally disregarded the parents. Um, I mean, I feel like I told them in the video that, okay, I carried this child for 9 months. I love this child. I experience her pain with her whenever she's going through her sickle cell crisis. And you want to tell me what to do with my child. So basically, your degree trumps me birthing this child and how I feel her care should be treated. Or I just had questions about the paper. That's all. Like, but the fact that is that if I had a different opinion on what my doctor wanted to do, and this has happened before, I've had CPS threaten to be called on me before when I was in the hospital, and that's why I took a video of this last one, because I told the doctor I'm not cool with you guys pumping her with all these medications I have no knowledge about, and it just seemed overwhelming. But I'm gonna end this here and say that please, parents, let's take a stand, and it's happening nationwide. Please, help our children. I don't know what else to say. Is that I'm just really frustrated and really disappointed in the state of Michigan, and I intend to keep fighting for our rights as parents, for good parents. Thank you.